what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Brianna Rotundi. I go by Bree, and I'm just gonna tell you some crazy fucked up story about one of my first, I guess I'd say my first job, my first real intense real job. Let me just say real one more time. Real. So yeah, I first started working there. I was pretty excited. I was kind of nervous. It's like my first real job, you know, and anyone would be nervous. And I worked there. I think I went in and trained on a Saturday, and they worked Monday to Saturday. Saturday was like a half day. So Saturday I went in, cleaned one car. I actually don't think they showed up, so I cleaned my boss's car, and it went pretty good. I already told her I had to leave early, so I left early. I had an audition to go to, and it went pretty good. I was like learning the gist of it. There was a lot of stuff to take in, so I really didn't think I could do it, but in the end I did do it, and I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, I was like super nervous. There was a lot to remember, just a lot of different products and different parts of the car, and it was just like so much to take in one day, but not even a day, like 4 hours. And yeah, I thought that day went really well. First job was detailing cars. I would clean them inside, outside, everything, all the way around. It was super hard. It was a lot of work. I would sweat a lot. And yeah, it was a family, I'm gonna say family friend. We were pretty close with their family. I did babysit their the person who owned the company, I babysat their grandkids, so yeah, I knew the whole family. They were super sweet, just really nice people. First week of work, I worked Monday to Friday, I think, and I worked at least 40 hours, maybe a little less than that, and I made like $170, I think. And I was like, minimum wage at the time was at least $11.30, so I was very confused. And I was like, I was getting paid cash, but I was like, is this like what I'm gonna be making per week, or am I gonna get paid more? Am I gonna get a raise at some point? Like, I don't know. I'm new to the job world. I didn't know how this thing worked. I don't know how anything works. They didn't teach you this in high school. And they said, you know what, when you get trained more, when you get trained better, when you're more used to the job and what you're doing and you're faster at it, fast was like a big thing, then you'll get paid more. We'll raise your paycheck. And I was like, okay, like these were good family friends of ours, like we were good friends with them, so and we were friends with them for at least 1.5 years, 2 years, so I was like, okay, that's fine, like I'll just do my hardest, I'll work my hardest, I'll try to learn faster and better and just keep a good pace and whatever. And after about 2 months of working there, my paycheck raised from $170 a week to $180 a week. And keep in mind, I was working 40 hours a week, and that's a lot, especially for that type of pay. Time goes by, I'm like, Mom, Dad, this paycheck isn't raising, and this is ridiculous because I should be making at least $500 a week. And you know, it's a little ridiculous that I was getting paid like half of that, not even, like even less than half of that. And I was like just getting really irritated because like if I had a real job I would have been a lot richer, and like it's all about money these days because you can't fucking live off anything. So I was really worried, and I didn't want to say anything more because I felt like I was being annoying and I didn't want to annoy them anymore, and they were good friends, so I thought they would, you know, I don't know what was going through my head. But at that point I was like, Mom, Dad, you know what, it's super stressful working here. Customers weren't terrible. Certain customers definitely were. They would definitely stress everyone out, but you know, that's just like any job. My boss was definitely hard on us. Hard for no reason, I feel like. You know, I feel like all of us would work hard, but it was not a fun environment to work in, especially with all my mental health issues going on. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of blaming others, a lot of stuff that would happen with my coworkers, you know, just like not trusting me and not trusting anyone really, and blaming it on me, and you know, I'm the newbie, so like it's all my fault, it's her fault and stuff like that. So when anything went wrong, it was all my fault. And it was just hard because people, like my boss was telling me something different, the girl that was training me was telling me something different, and then the other boss was telling me something different. I had 3 different things coming at me, and I had no idea what to do, which one was right. Because if I did something wrong, one boss would be like, that's wrong, and if I tried a different thing, then the other boss would be like, oh, that's wrong. It was just like super frustrating and super confusing, and yeah, it's just like, I didn't even know what to do at that point because I really didn't want to work there anymore. And yeah, it was just super stressful, and like I really didn't get paid enough to be treated like shit and be, you know what I mean. All in all, I feel like this story time is just trust your instincts. If something doesn't work out the first time, just fucking quit. Just fucking, I should have quit that first month I was working there. I did go to the labor board. I did get the money they owed me, half the money they owed me, which is good. So really just stick up for what you believe in, and don't let people take you for granted, and just, yeah, just like use your voice. I was an adult. I did this on my own. My parents didn't say anything. You know, I said, actually the person I was working for, person I was working for was, I babysat for their grandkids, so her kid's girlfriend told me, you know what, I would go to the labor board if I worked there. So that's what I did. I just listened to her, and I went to the labor board, and I got the money they owed me, because, you know what, that's just bullshit. If you're in that situation, if you're being taken advantage of by your coworkers, by your boss, just like literally just like drop everything. Like, don't let them take advantage of you, and that's what I really want you to take out of this story. If you do know who I'm talking about, if you know me personally and you know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about, please do not. I don't want to start anything by this. I just want to warn people in general. This is not to start drama. This is why I waited over a year to post this video. Yeah, just like don't cause drama. Don't be negative towards them, because in the end, I would recommend that place. I have recommended that place to people who want their car detailed. So go recommend that place for them, because they are amazing. They do an amazing job. Like, yeah, so just don't work for them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Just please take what I said to heart, and don't be negative on their pages and shit, and to those people, if you know who these people are. It's just not worth it in the end. It's just all positivity. Come on, guys. But yeah.